Now that we have got both the final data frames, now it's time to create the map. So let's do that. I'm just cleaning the console. So let's create a map. So here is a leaflet, and I'm adding tiles. So some of the code are repeated, so I'm just copying from the another module. This one I have add tiles here, and now it's time to add polygon. So within the add polygon, you have to first provide the data. So this is our first data, and now we can provide weight. No, before that we can provide the color. You can provide the boundary color blue, and weight of boundaries I'm providing 1. Opacity I'm providing 0.5 or 7, I think it's fine. And we can also provide one more thing, is that fill color, and in the fill color we have to provide the the color numeric code. So let's create the color numeric code. So PAL I'm writing 1 for the first polygon. So color numeric is a function of leaflet, and here let me provide the colors. So here I have provided the palette color yellow, orange, red. Here the variable name is value. So this one is the first one. Similarly, we have to also create for the second one here. So let me run this. So again, I'm copying this one, I'm replacing with this, and values column is same. So let me run both of the code, and now we have the color numeric with us. So let me copy this and the fill color, because we want to fill the polygon. So for that I have used the PL1, and again I am using values, I think. Yeah, this one is let me copy this again. Okay. So additionally, we need to also have one more variable, that is here we have one. Okay, this comma, that is group. So group basically is a variable on which we will add the add layer control. So you will see how it works. Let me just give the name. So I'm giving the name women crime. So it's basically total crime. So I'm not giving the full name. So it's specifically women crime rate. I think you can provide the rate. So this is fine. But on this piece of code, oh, some error is coming. I think values variable is not, this code is not able to find. So let me do one more thing. I'm just providing here. So this is coming out of this. So let me now run this code. So yeah, something is coming now. So let's decorate this map, and so we can give one more thing, is called dash array, that will be 3. One more thing is that fill opacity, that will be 1, I think. And so let's add the labels, and the labels I'm going to use paste function, and the paste function I'm using this data table, and here I'm using state, and then I'm breaking the line using PR function. It should be in, I think, double quote, and then we should have data df crime women save file, and then we should have values. Yeah. So as we have used HTML code here, we should be applying HTML to this. So for that we have used earlier apply, and now here I'm using HTML function. Now it's fine. So it should run now, and if I run this code now, yeah, so it's going fine. If you hover any polygon, you can see Rajasthan is 105 and Haryana is 120. So similarly, I'm going to add one more polygon. Just I'm copying the whole code from here. I'm adding pipeline, and then I'm adding the polygon. So for this, I am going to use the second data frame that we have created. So just I'm copying pasting here, and I'm using PAL2 for the color numeric. And I think we should be copying this one here also, and here, and also here. And the variable will be same because the state values are the same as before. And also we have to change this. Earlier it was the women crime rate, and now it's a rape rate. So this is a rape rate or a rape rate. Here comes the best part of the code. Is add layer control, and in the add layer control, so we should base group. In the base group, I have in the vector, you can copy this women crime rate. The string should be same that is here. It should be here, and then comma. Again, you can copy this group and you can paste it here. And within the option, add. In the option, we should have layer control option, and within that we should have collapsed equal to false. So let me run this code. I think this is the final code. We have used leaflet, then we have added the tiles, then here is our first polygon, and here is a second polygon. So you can keep on adding. You're gonna have a 3 polygon, 4 polygon, 5 polygon. So it will reduce the space in the dashboard. So you can add multiple polygon here, and here I have added layer control. So let me run this code. Wow. So let me zoom this. Yeah, fantastic. So leaflet, and this polygon is for the women crime rate. And if I click here, so it's a rape rate. So basically it's adjusts its color according to the selected variable. So women crime rate, this one is a fine, and then we can compare with the rape rate. So here women crime rate, you can see the highest is in Assam, and you can see the rape rate is highest in Rajasthan.